I'm so freaking pissed. I am so pissed off right now, y'all. It's not even funny how mad I am, even though I'm laughing. It's still just not even funny. My story begins a couple weeks ago. I just had my wisdom teeth out. 4 wisdom teeth. Right here, okay? See, we're seeing where my teeth were pulled out, alright? Pain's over. Everything's happened that had to happen. I suffered. I cried. It was all good and fun, but, it's over with. Story starts out as this. My doctor tells me that I can't drink anything citrusy, anything of that nature. Orange juice, Kool-Aid that might get some sugar stuck in my holes and my sockets or whatever. So I decided I'm gonna start drinking this cran grape juice. I go to Sam's Club and get my cran grape juice. I walk up down the aisle trying to find a perfect bottle because all the bottles had dents and shit in them, and I wasn't gonna buy them like that because I didn't want to have my shit be contaminated and fuck my mouth up even worse than it already was. So I get my bottles of cran grape juice and I put them under the bed. See, this is the bed here. I put them under the bed back at the house. They're mine. See, this is my domain. This is my room. This is my area. You don't come in here, alright? This is my place of living, alright? This is where I lay my head, do all the work. This is the bed where all the magic happens, you know what I'm saying? So I figured if I put my bottles under the bed, nobody's gonna fuck with them, alright? You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna go under there and touch my shit because they should already know enough not to come in my room because this is my area. Now, I had been drinking the cran grape for, God, who knows how long I've been drinking the cran grape. But finally, the first bottle got empty, and I said, you know what, hey, I'm going to wait till the second bottle gets empty because I don't want you to be alone without your partner because, there's 2 bottles, and I'm going to get through the second bottle. You know what I'm saying? So I got through with 2 of the bottles of cran grape. Had them sitting on the bed for God knows how long because we already had bukus of juices and, beverages in the refrigerator. So I didn't want to try to squeeze one of those big-ass bottles in the refrigerator, making no more room for whoever had to put something else in there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm getting totally off topic here, but getting to the point. I don't like people touching my stuff at all. I'm just really, really in a phobic state when somebody picks up something and they don't put it back where it was. I really do suffer from OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Like, stuff has to be in a certain area. Like, I have to wipe down the controller buttons on my remote because I might eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and get peanut butter and jelly stuck in between the numbers. You know what I'm saying? And that's a real chore to have to use a fucking cotton swab to get this shit out of the buttons in the remote control. But anyway, that's still off topic. One day, I had felt that, I was violated where I had put something in the refrigerator and it was moved, and I know it was moved because it was a piece of cake. It was a piece of cake and a corner of the cake was cut off, or maybe so cut in half right down the middle, and they tried to, sneak a piece of the cake and act like they didn't eat it, but they really did. And, I'm not one to be fooled with, especially when it comes down to food, and especially cake. That was a piece of cake that, I was waiting for the most perfect moment to sit down and eat. I was gonna savor that cake, you know what I'm saying? But still, honey, the cake, that's just way off track. What happened was, I had got a permanent marker and put my name on top, the side, and the bottom of the, cran grape bottle. It's mine. Do not touch. This means you. I figured this was a fair warning to the perpetrator that was probably thinking they were gonna get into my bottle, and they were gonna do whatever they're gonna do with it. But in fact, this person then took their own permanent marker and decided to write, fuck you, ha ha ha, LOL, I can't go back into the story of how that whole debacle started, but the fact of the matter was I took a pen to put my name, my birth date, my vital information on my material. I purchased that. That shit was mine. If you saw on the bottle that it said my name, do not touch. I wasn't trying to be funny. I wasn't trying to show no shade. It wasn't nothing to harm you. It was my bottle. So really, I felt violated, I felt vandalized, and I felt very hurt. And I know y'all feel the same. I know y'all feel have any brothers or sisters, cousins, anybody, that comes into your room, into your area where you live, and you have just certain valuables, must I say, quote unquote, valuables that you don't want them touching. You're gonna establish something to them as, please don't touch my stuff, sweetie. Don't touch it because it's mine, and I don't want anybody messing with it because I had to go work long, hard hours to make the good earned money to go and purchase the material that I want for myself. So please, please, please don't touch. And then go and touch it anyway, and you're gonna flip the fuck off just like I did. And well, mind you, I cussed that bitch out. I cussed her the fuck out. And to this day, we are still not even on speaking terms, all because of a damn bottle. I mean, that was my fucking bottle, and I can get right back onto this subject, and I can jump right back into it. But girl, I don't even want to do that right now. Lord, I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. My words are getting all discombobulated, and I'm sinning right now. I need to go to church, get ready for church. Lord, excuse me, Father, but I'm about to be out. I'm sorry this video was all rushed and you really probably couldn't hear anything I'm saying, but I'll be back. I'm sorry. This is Daniel out again. Deuces.